Hey y'all, it's Jordan from Jordan Budgets. Today I am so excited to share with you our September or birthday launch happening on Thursday. There's a lot to talk about in this video, so grab a coffee if you want to hang out with me. If you don't want to hang out for a long period of time, just catch this first part because it's pretty important on how I'm handling my Etsy shop moving forward. If you are new here or if you're pretty new to this community, hi, hello, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. My name is Jordan. We love talking about budgets and cash budgeting in this YouTube community. I also have an Etsy shop, so that's what this is focusing on today. I want to set the scene and just tell you absolutely no pressure to purchase or to participate in purchasing on my Etsy shop or to participate in this launch, but I think this video could still be fun for you if you want to watch it all the way through because it might give you some different ideas of how I break up savings challenges, how I set up binders so that my videos will make more sense to you because I use my binders, like I create my binders. So of course I'm using them how I'm selling them and how I'm intending them to be used. So I think this video can still be fun and informative even if you're not interested in purchasing. But if you are interested in purchasing, if you've ever purchased from my shop, I think you're going to enjoy this video and get a lot from it because there are a lot of changes happening in the shop. Right off the bat too, I also want to say thank you to everybody who has purchased from me in the past, everybody who intends on purchasing from me in the future. Thank you for supporting my Etsy shop. I have moved 3 times in the last year, y'all, and I'm a single mom. I've just been trying to make it work for so long. And the fact that you guys stuck around and supported my shop, even though I've been absolutely drowning in real life, new items with the shop have been very inconsistent. I've never had like a consistent launch. That changes today, but I just want to say a little disclaimer / thank you. I know it's been a hot flaming Cheeto mess. Like it has just been, it's been rough. Life has been really rough, but I am excited to say I am at my forever home. We are almost done. I say we, my parents are helping me fix up a shop right outside my tiny home that is going to be 100% for this shop, and I am so excited. I'm feeling so rejuvenated and excited to have consistent launches and consistent new products in the shop. So with all that being said, let's jump into this video. The kind of format of this video is going to be, I first want to tell you guys how the launches are going to go in the future. Then I want to show you guys the freebies that will be happening if you purchase during this launch. And then I want to share with you like kind of step by step or like category by category what I'm selling in the shop and what is new in the shop. So you're completely ready on Thursday's launch if you are interested in purchasing. And again, if you're not purchasing, you will understand what my binders are and how they work. So first off, the shop has always just kind of launched a new item here and there. And we've never had like, this is our launch day and once it's sold out, it's sold out. Well, we're moving towards that direction starting at this launch. So the intention behind this for me is I would like to have one physical product launch where I launch several things at once. I think we have 6 new things, including 50 redesigned savings challenges that are going to be sold individually. But again, we'll get into that more in a minute. But basically everything that I would slowly launch throughout the month is launching all at once. Now, I don't think that's news to anybody, like a launch like that. I think that's how most shops are operating. It's just not how I've done things. I've always been a, if you purchase it, I'll make it kind of shop. But I think to create more space for myself, I'm moving towards creating all the products, launching them all at once, and then there are a bunch of freebies and incentives to purchase during that week. I'm considering like, if it launches on a Thursday, you are purchasing during the sale if you purchased during those next 7 days. So if you purchase on the launch day or those next 6 to 7 days, you get the freebies, you get the incentives, and the thank you for purchasing during the launch. Now, this particular launch has a sale associated with it. So if you happen to be catching this video later, this code isn't going to work, but this particular sale happens to be, I'm calling it a birthday sale. It might more appropriately be called an anniversary sale because technically we're celebrating being on Etsy and YouTube for 3 years, but I think a birthday theme just sounds more fun. So we're going with a birthday. It's Jordan Budget's birthday. Like we're 3 years in on creating and having this shop, right? I'll tell you guys that code in just a minute, but I will say typically there won't be a discount code. I don't typically have discount codes. That is just to celebrate our 3 years on Etsy. But I will have freebie incentives, including like packs of savings challenges. So we'll talk about the freebies in a second, but just to let you know, the incentive for you to purchase during that week that the new items launch is 1, there's going to be extra freebies. 2, I have started creating a list of kind of how much of each item I think sells per month. And the second incentive to purchase when things launch is I will no longer be restocking consistently throughout the month. So as long as things sell out, I will still restock them like for the next launch, most likely, because I am creating everything by hand. So there's no reason I can't restock items. It's just I won't be restocking that month or for that launch. So if you see something and you really want it, go ahead and get it. On that train of thought, if things don't sell, or say I only list 5 of a monthly binder, like 5 of each design. If only 1 of each of the designs sells, then next month I'm only going to restock 1 of those, right? Like I'm trying to keep stock low and create new products and keep space for new creations. I'm saying that to say, just because it's in the shop this month doesn't mean it's going to be there next month. Most likely, yes, I will have a restock. It will be a smaller restock if things aren't moving, but if things aren't moving at all, or if things are moving very poorly, I won't be restocking them. So if you see them in a restock, go ahead and get them. Like I said, I think most shops have moved towards a launch, and then once they're sold out, they're sold out. It's just not something I've ever done, so I wanted to make it super clear that there are extra incentives to purchase when things launch, but also if things sell out, I'm not recreating or restocking that month. I'm a person who likes to understand the why of what people are doing, so to explain my end and kind of the back end of why I would start moving towards a launch is it is no secret if you purchase from me, 1, I'm bad at keeping up with Etsy messages, and 2, there are sometimes that I ship out that day, and there are sometimes that it takes me a week to get to orders. And I hate that inconsistency. I know when I purchase from a shop, I want it to go out quickly. So to create better routines for myself, be more consistent, respond to Etsy messages better and quicker, and to ship out better and quicker, I'm trying to incentivize you guys to purchase during the launch so that I can spend basically 1 week prepping new designs, enjoying the creating process, and then I'm spending 1 week focusing on orders. So if you order during the launch, I have already prepped everything. Everything is ready to go, and I'm spending a full week just shipping orders and answering Etsy messages. So I have a full week dedicated, basically the week after the launch. There's a full week there that I'm just focusing on shipping and responding to you guys if you have any questions during the launch. And so that's 2 weeks that I really get to focus on this. And then that frees up a couple more weeks in the month to focus either on digital downloads. I think in the future I would love to do, but we will see as time moves forward what ends up happening. But I think I would like to focus a week on, say, digital ideas and making sure the digital files of everything are correct and really like working on the digital download side of things. And then that gives me a week also to focus on YouTube videos, because it gets very overwhelming for me to try to do all of these things very consistently. So I think if I can just focus in 1 week on these different tasks and kind of break up the tasks, I think that's what's going to work better for me. It's going to make me, especially during launch week, respond to Etsy messages quicker and ship pretty much right away, if not the same day, then the next morning. I think overall this is really just going to work better for all of us. The only downside I could possibly see is if certain things sell out pretty quickly. But hopefully as time goes on, and especially as I get more used to doing this, you guys will have a good idea of when things are gonna launch and when you can keep an eye on the Etsy shop so that if you are really wanting something, you know to go and get it right away. Okay, so I think that's the basics of like how the shop is changing. Now I wanna show you guys the freebies. So if you don't wanna see the freebies, if you wanna be surprised, then I will put a timestamp here, and this is where you can jump in the video, but we're really quickly gonna talk about the freebies because I think this is going to be a lot of fun. Let me know in the comments what you think about how I'm planning on handling this as well, because I don't know, I think it's fun, but I don't know what you guys are thinking, because I don't usually do, like if you spend this much, you get extra freebies, which is what I'm about to share with you. But just to show you, first, everybody gets the monthly design. This is the October like monthly binder print. So this is just something that I've been doing all of this year as a freebie for every single purchase. So every purchase gets a 250 freebie that is the October border theme and just a little thank you note. And every order will also get a little happy birthday tracker just to celebrate our 3 years on Etsy. Before I forget about it, y'all know my brain, I'm sorry, but before I forget about it, I do just want to say there is a discount code also to celebrate our 3 years on Etsy and YouTube, to celebrate our little birthday. I'm not going to say the discount code in this video because I don't want to confuse everybody, but I will put it in the description of this video. I will also post it on the Etsy shop, kind of at the top banner, once the sale is actually live. But that discount code is not live yet, and I don't want to confuse anybody, so I'm not going to post it until it actually goes live. But if you plug in that 20% coupon, then you'll get 20% off your entire order, off of everything. But everybody also gets this little happy birthday tracker. You color in the cakes, you get to decide how much each little cake is, and how much your total is, how much you need to save for a birthday. The other thing, and also why I didn't just do a 20% off general on the whole shop, because you may want to manipulate your cart just right. I don't know if you want to use that 20% coupon off or not, or if you want to leave it alone so that you can get this freebie. But if you spend $60 in the shop, you get these freebies, but you also get this new birthday savings challenge set. This is the A6 size. Everything in my shop, I think right now, is A6 except for the A7, which is a very minimal portion of my shop. But you get this new set. This set is going to be listed also like as a standalone item. But if you spend $60 or more during the launch, so during that first week of this birthday sale, you get this savings challenge set. It has 12 birthday savings challenge cards to save for everything you need for a birthday. So saving for a card, presents, food, cake, ice cream, and travel in case you're going on a vacation, or in case there's, you know, a little bit of travel involved, venue or rentals in case you get a bouncy house, or in case you go to a trampoline park or a bowling alley or something like that, decorations for the party, entertainment, favor bags, birthday outfit, and then a blank savings tracker for $50. So if you have something unique to your party, you can write the title in right here and then save $50. If you've purchased with me before, you already know this, but I will be using this video kind of to point people to, in case they are new to my shop or new to How I Budget and they want to see what exactly is happening here. So for that reason, I do want to just let everybody know I do print these on 110 cardstock. They are not reusable. You could easily laminate them yourself, but I personally don't like to write on laminated sheets, and so I just print them on a very thick cardstock, and then people can choose to make them reusable themselves if they want to do that, or you can just use them up and repurchase. These are currently being sold as a set. Eventually, I will have all of these listed in the shop as individuals. I don't know if that's going to happen this launch, but if it doesn't, it will happen soon. Also want to mention, the way these trackers would be used is all of them have a place where you would write what each little symbol represents. So maybe each of these is worth $1 for me, and then I can kind of count the cards, and if I know each of them are worth $1, then I can kind of figure out what my total is as I've colored them in. That is how most savings challenges work anyway, is there's kind of like a coloring and tracking incentive to using the savings challenge. So again, if you spend $60 or more, you automatically get this in addition to the other freebies. If you don't want to spend that much, but you do want these, they are for sale as kind of a standalone item in the savings challenge set portion of the shop. The only other freebie is if you buy an A7 binder or anything to do with the A7 line, you will also get one of these smaller trackers because it does fit in the A7. Now I will say, typically I don't put, if you order only A7 stuff, I don't put some of these A6 challenges in. I'll just give you an A7 challenge because I don't know if you have A6 binders, right? But for this particular sale, I will be giving everybody these just in case you already have other things from me. But typically I will say, if you only order something A7 but you want the A6 freebies as well, message me on Etsy and let me know. I already have A6 binders. Please send me the A7 freebie and the A6 freebie, and I'd be happy to do that. Okay, so that is it for the freebies. So we're gonna push that to the side and talk about what else is in the shop. So, like I said, this is gonna be a long video, y'all, because I'm not just sharing what's new. I'm gonna go ahead and show you kind of everything, just in case you've seen some of it before, but not like you don't know what's going on, right? Because I've definitely gotten comments like, I don't know what you're doing. I love it, but I have no idea how all of this is working. So let me tell you. First off, we're going to talk about the monthly binders. This is something that is huge on my channel because I absolutely love these monthly binders and I have had so much fun with them. So while we put out the different designs, let's talk about it. There is a different design for every single month. You can have it say the month name on it. You can choose to have it say nothing at all, or you can choose to have it say 1 month ahead. All the insides of it, that sounds weird to say, but all the you know, the important parts, the parts that you use on the inside of the binder are exactly the same. It's just you can choose to have a different cover because if you are using it in your own way or you don't want it to say anything on the front, I think it's important to have it say that. If you want to say for 1 month in particular, that's when you would probably want it to say like July. You know this is saving either during July or for July. And then if you wanted to say 1 month ahead, which this is the one I'm actually using at this current moment, I'm using this to get 1 month ahead. And then once I'm 1 month ahead, then I'll go back to using the individual monthly ones. Right now, I'm just trying to slowly save to get 1 month ahead, and then I'll be using whatever month we're in or whatever month is coming up. Sometimes I choose to do that differently, but this is kind of what the different designs look like. So let me just put all of these out so you get a good idea. January design, February, March, April, May, June, July, August design, September, October, November, which this is the brand new and last design to kind of finish things off for us. Let me just show you quickly because this is going to be launched new for this month. So I feel like a lot of people might be after this one. 1 month ahead, November, and then the blank design. All the designs come with a front and a back. And then I'm kind of just slowly focusing. I'm focusing in on November because this is brand new at this moment, but this is what the daily little savings days look like. And then this is the design. For anybody that's interested, that's going to be the new one that launches in this birthday launch. And then here's the December print. And you can get it purchased either without the binder. If you get it without the binder, it's going to look just like this when it comes to you. You're going to have your cover, whether you picked the month to be on it, it blank, or it to say 1 month ahead. You'll get the cardstock cover to go in your binder. You'll get a little bundle like this, which has 15 trackers and or savings challenges. And then it has 6 labels that have 6 different categories pre-selected and then 6 blank labels. So if you have specific categories, you can decide that. And then it has 30 of these little mini days. And let me show you what it looks like when it's put together. This is actually the one I'm currently using in case you have not seen these before. So the way these work is the idea is you're either getting a month ahead or you're getting all of the money you need for a particular month. Like October, you're stuffing all the money in here you're gonna need for October. That's the general idea of this binder, is if you need any one binder, if you just have one binder, what does it look like? That was my intention when creating this binder, and I think it has worked beautifully for me and for others. I get so many messages about these 1 month ahead or 1 month binders. The idea that is that you're saving either your rent or your mortgage for the upcoming month, 1 month ahead, whatever you're focusing on. And it comes with a tracker that says mortgage or rent. You can choose which one you use. Bills, saving for bills for 1 month. Subscriptions that are going to come out automatically. Groceries for an entire month. And then you have some blank labels and blank trackers. More than what's in this binder. This is just how I'm using it, but I have some like leftover that didn't make it into the binder. Saving for healthcare for a month. Again, more blank ones. I used my 150 savings challenge for gas. So again, if you're brand new to this, the idea is when you put $2 in, you get to color it in and you put your money in there. When all of these numbers are filled out, that means you have 150 and you're good to go. You've stuffed all of it. Debt payment, I'm not currently working on that one, but that is an option in there. 1 month ahead. All of the binders come with a month ahead tracker for $1,000, $2,000, or $4,000. So no matter what your goal is, you can pick what tracker like better works for you. Monthly savings challenge. This one, you can either use it by yourself, or by itself, and just kind of as you put money in there, so you put a 7 in here, then you get to color it in. Or the way I originally intended on using it is it's for a month. Every single day for the month you fill in one of them, right? And you use these little mini cards to help yourself track it. So if you put money in the 13 here, you get to go back to this tracker and color in the 13. So the coloring is kind of just an incentive, and so is the stuffing it. It feels so nice to cash stuff money because you get that same kind of high that you get if you're spending the money, but you're saving it. You're getting to put it somewhere, you get excited about it. That's how cash budgeting has benefited me and why it works so well for me. I will say, once this is fully stuffed, because this is always a question, once it's fully stuffed, what are you doing with it? What happens to the cash? Do you go pay everything in cash? No, I don't. There's categories in here like subscriptions. I'm not paying subscriptions in cash, but once this is fully stuffed, then I can take this money, put it back into the bank, and go ahead and pay all those things as soon as the money gets in the bank account, or move it to the side and kind of know, oh, that money is set aside for this thing coming up this month. So the idea is more to use this for saving. It's not that my mortgage comes up and then I pull the cash and go find somebody and pay them in the cash. It's more a way to save and to incentivize myself to save. So these are all of the designs. These are the designs that will be here to stay for 2025. So if you're interested in any of these designs, you can go ahead and start stocking up and getting them now. I will say we don't typically have a 20% off coupon. So if you're wanting to stock up, I would go ahead and grab them. However, I'm only stocking about 5 of each of these designs because a lot of people have been getting them this year and kind of stocking up and getting ready already. So I'm only stocking 5 of every print except for November. It's brand new, so it gets a bit more. But if you're interested in stocking up and getting them during the sale, I would get them sooner rather than later because they could absolutely sell out. I have no idea. But I just showed you guys this one design, but all of the rest of them are the same. This is the September print. You get the labels and the same trackers and the same setup for every single month, right? So that is that portion of what's on my shop. Let me just set this to the side and we will start talking about sort of the next line in my shop. Oh, I don't know if I fully said, these are the binders and the designs for 2025. There was a portion of time where I was kind of saying to you guys, should I create new designs? But I think what we're going to do, I know. What we're going to do is we're going to keep, these are the designs for 2025. So don't feel like, oh, I want to wait and see what else comes out. As far as this line and this launch goes for the monthly binders, this is it. These are the designs for 2025. So if you want to go ahead and stock up to be ready for whatever months you want or whatever month ahead binders you want, I would go ahead and get those designs while they're on a sale for this launch if you're interested. But if you can't get them, I will be restocking them if they do happen to sell out, Also want to say, if you have purchased these monthly binders, I don't know if it's going to happen in this launch or the next launch, but I will be putting in the shop sort of restock kits. So a lot of you already have, you already have the covers that you want, and these are reusable. There's no, nobody's writing on these, right? But as far as the label stickers go, you might have peeled those off. And as far as the trackers go, you might have used those. So there will be refill kits for every single month that's going to have it's basically going to be this part. It's going to have the 15 trackers and the labels. So a refill option is going to be happening, if not this launch, then in October's launch, because I know that is something that would be helpful for those of you that are purchasing the binder. You don't want to purchase a whole new binder, but you do need kind of a refill. I don't know why I quoted refill, but you do need a refill for portions of it. That would be this portion. It's going to be an affordable option added to the shop soon. One last thought before we moved on to our 52-week category of binders is you can purchase these, like I said a little bit ago, without the binder. So if you have a binder of mine that has these discs, or if anybody else is selling these same styles, but not many people do, if you don't want the binder, this is what's going to come to you. If you purchase it saying I do want the binder, that's when you get the discs, these hard covers that like protect your designs and stuff. You get 12 of these clear like sheets, what would you call these, sleeves that go inside the binder. You get 12 of them that are straight through to put money like long ways, and then you get 15 of these divided sheets so that you can fold the money. Sorry, this is scattered. This is such a long video. If you're still with me, let me know. But these divided sheets in the back so that you can stuff like the $3 goes in here. It's not gonna slide into the 4. So if you get the binder option, that's how you get the discs, the hardcover, and all of the inserts, like where you put the designed sheets. Oh my gosh, does that make sense? Okay, so I think that's everything I wanted to say with this. Of course, if you have any questions about any of this, please let me know in the comments. I would be happy to chat about it. But for now, we're gonna put aside our monthly binders and we're gonna focus in on the 52-week binder designs. Okay, I think this is going to move rather quickly because these are a lot easier to explain. I think this is the original. These are all 52-week savings challenges. The original is started with our little holiday guy. All of us absolutely love him. Am I right? So 52-week savings binders. The idea behind all of them is that you stuff one of these sleeves every single week, and by the end of the year, by the end of 52 weeks, you have $1,378. This is one that I used before, clearly, but it comes with a little tracker, so you can, just like the other binders, you can kind of track what numbers you're putting things into, and then it has numbers 1 through 52. It comes with all of the sleeves. These don't have an option to get it without the binder. If you would like that option, let me know. Maybe we can do that in the future. But currently, if you purchase the 52-week savings challenge binder, any of them, it comes with the hard sleeve, the discs. It comes with everything you see, right? It comes with all the insides. So this is the original. I absolutely love this one. I would love to use more of these in my own budget soon, as soon as I'm out of debt. But I just want to show you guys a quick flip through. Of course, you can use any of these designs for whatever you want, but I'll tell you just the idea of what I had in mind and sort of how they're labeled. This is the holiday design, so it's saving 52 weeks for Christmas. And again, you put you put money into one card each week, and you'll be good by the end of the year. You'll have that money saved. Holiday design. This is the graduation design. We all know graduations and presents and all that comes with it are expensive, right? So this is the holiday design. This is the tracker, not the holiday. This is the graduation. And then this is what those cards look like. Of course, all these binders have a back hardcover and a back design. This is one of the newer ones. Now you can get this to say 2024 and 2024. You can get it for 2025 and 2025 and 2026 and 2026. There's also 3 different colorways. This just happens to be the gold one, but there's a pink and a blue as well. Same thing, these have a tracker. This is what the tracker for 2026 looks like. You get the idea. And then it has these little cards. Now this one, it is the only one that has a different denomination, but it's still a 52-week savings. So you are saving more money, so the amounts are different, but it has 52 little savings spots. So again, you do 1 box per week and you will be good to go. By the end of the year, you'll have whichever year you picked, which I would imagine a lot of you are gonna pick 2025 or 2026, depending on how far ahead you want to work. And then just to show you these designs quickly, and then we will move on to some new items, which I'm very excited about. 52-week, this is the llama design. I thought maybe somebody could use these for pets, but I was gonna use this for kids because it's just so cute. You've got these little llama friends on here. also goes to 52 weeks. I can stop saying that, right? This is the new vacation, or I might have called this holiday, not holiday, vacation or travel might be what I called it, which is so cute. I cannot wait to use this one. There's the tracker, and here are the cards. Same print all the way through. This one is meant to be a summer challenge. This is just like the shell of it. So I don't have the stuff in this one. I don't know. I just don't have the stuff with it. But this is the outside of it. I will say the cards for this one are a little bit different. So you'll want to look at the pictures. It's not just this stripe. It's more like watermelon and like cute summery vibes. And then two more. This is the gifts 52 week. I thought this would be good because I get a lot of people saying, how would you go about saving for birthdays for this person, this person, this person, this person? I say just get a 52-week gifts category. And then as people's birthdays come up, you can just pull whatever denominations you need. Or you can really stuff this and get ahead. And by the end of the year, you'll have $1,378. And then next year, you'll be ready as all those little like gift purchases and birthday celebrations for others comes up. Final one is for kids or baby. If you have a kid's birthday that you spend a lot of money on, or if you or someone you know is having a baby, I thought this would be a good little savings challenge. So that's why I did this kid's design. If you have any design ideas of what you would like to see in a 52-week binder that like you haven't seen here, please let me know. Let me know in the comments. I would be happy to hear and consider more ideas. I would like to launch a new 52-week binder every launch, just because I think this is such an easy and not overwhelming way to save for some of those bigger expenses. So for now, we're gonna push this aside though. Okay, just a few things left aside from these sets, so I think we're gonna be wrapping it up soon. First, I want to show you guys this because these are the individual savings challenges that have been revamped. Let me tell you off the bat though, I'm not sure if I'm gonna sell it as a set because there are 50 of them. You won't get to pick through which ones you want, which ones you don't want. If you don't want it, like if you want it as a set, there's no changing that set. You get all 50 of them. However, I am unsure if I should sell them because I think individually they're gonna be about $2.50. And I'm thinking about selling them as a set for $50, which would be over half off. But $50 seems like a lot to pay for 50 savings challenges. I don't know. So I'm conflicted. Let me know if you would like to see this in a set, and I might put up a couple of them depending on if I have any response or not. But I haven't quite committed to selling these as a bundle. But I want to show you because they will be listed individually as shipped items. Digital, they might come later, but these are basically, again, printed on 110 cardstock. You could laminate them yourself to make them reusable, and I think they're gonna sell for about $2.50. By the time Etsy takes their fees, by the time I ship it, y'all, like, I mean, that's not that much that I'm taking from you guys, so I feel like it's a good price point. I will say also, if you spend less than, say, $20 in the shop, there's a chance that I may ship it without tracking. So keep that in mind if that's important to you. I might add to the shop like an option to pay for higher shipping. I don't know. This is all new to me, right? Like this launch idea and how I'm doing all of this. So we're going to play around with ideas, but let me just show you. This is some of my old designs that I have had listed as digital items, but I've revamped them. They will be sold as physical items for, again, maybe $2.50 each. So this is a $1 savings challenge. We're just gonna go through these quickly. I may or may not say what it is, but you guys can see on the screen. So there's like this gold rim and it's kind of like rainbow colored for each of these different like 50, 20, 10, 100 savings challenges. There is sports, and again, these are all ideas and things that I had listed before, but I just updated them because a lot of these I did create 3 years ago when I just started my Etsy shop. I just started designing things. So I have just kind of, you know, changed up the designs, the colors, and the borders on some of them to give them a more updated look. But all of these are on Thursday going to be listed individually and potentially as a bundle of 50. But you guys will have to let me know if anyone is seriously interested in that definitely let me know in the comments, because at this particular moment, I'm leaning towards not keeping these in a bundled set. But I absolutely will if there's any kind of a demand for it. So you can see here, I kind of picked a really wide variety, but also stuff that I felt like was applicable to most people. As this first launch of individual trackers, the idea is that there will be more bundles launched. I used to have, what was it, 4 bundles of like 20 something. I should really look, but these used to be launched in bundled sets. I don't think I'm gonna have that many. We're gonna do probably one more bundle of this A6 horizontal, and then maybe we will do some A6 vertical, but maybe not. I like that these are horizontal, and it feels different at this point because I think a lot of people have moved to the vertical spread, so I think this is going to be really fun to use in this way. I would like to, as time goes on, and while we're still cycling through a few more of these so you can see the designs, I would like to eventually move into more sizes. My shop has always had a heavy focus on A6 sizes. I would like to move into more sizes, but that would likely be something that happens more in 2025, because right now I'm really just trying to get the shop set up. I love this 100 envelope savings challenge with like the gold rim. That's gonna be something that happens a little later on. Right now I'm heavily focused on some ideas that I've been sitting on for a really long time that I just have not had the time, energy, good vibes, whatever, like to do. So I'm just excited to share all of the new things that I've had in mind for a while. And as I get out of debt this next month or so, I will be incorporating a lot more of these into my own personal budget and videos. So this is the 50 individual savings challenges that are launching. They potentially could be sold in a set, but I'm not sure. If they are, that's how that would look. Birthday set, I already showed you guys. That is 12 challenges that are everything you need for birthdays. These are both 100-day savings challenges. This is just a general designed 100-day savings challenge. This is the 100 days to financial freedom that I personally have been using and I've been showing in my videos. The idea, just like all the other trackers or savings challenges, is if you stuff $1, you get to color in day 1. If you put $13 into your budget, you get to color in day 13, and so on. So this just keeps going on and on for 100 days. There's 8 days on each tracker, except for the very last day, skip to that, has just a couple of days, 4 days. And by the end of it, you've saved $5,050 towards debt. And then there is one little freebie tracker in here for when you're done paying off your debt or paying $5,000 towards your debt, you get to start using your self-care tracker because you deserve it after all of that saving and putting money towards your debt. I'm not going to open the 100-day savings challenge because it's the same idea. It just doesn't have debt related stuff on it. You know, it's a little bit different, but you can see it on the pictures on Etsy what that's going to look like. So these are all of the A6 savings challenge sets and the individual savings challenges. Oh, while I have these out, these are the individual 50. I do want to mention that there are going to be some new savings challenge binders, just like I used to sell, where with those binders, you will get to pick, say, 12 savings challenges, and then you'll get to pick if you want the clear disc, the pink disc, the black disc, or some of the old A6 binders. You'll see all those covers once the listing goes live. You should be familiar with, you should be able to see what the binders look like, but basically you're gonna pick the binder style that you want, and then you would let me know on that what 12 savings challenges you want. So if you don't want to purchase all 50, but you don't wanna purchase them individually for $250, then you could get a starter set or a starter binder. Pick your 12 and pick your binder, and that is another way that's gonna be listed starting on Thursday. Just a couple more things. This one I'm very excited about. I only launched 15 of them though, so if you're excited, get it soon. But I did revamp this. This is still for sale. But if you've bought a 50 envelope savings challenge or a 100 envelope savings challenge from me, you know that okay, let's back up. If you buy the 50 envelope savings challenge in this color block style, you get a 50 envelope tracker, and then you get 1 through 50 in the binder. If you buy this color block in the 100 envelope savings challenge, which again, it's still listed, but I think I only have 2 of this design listed and 2 of the Blue Galaxy, because I'm probably cycling my way out of these depending on how these sell. We will see. But if you buy the 100 envelope, you get 2 binders. So you have, it'll say 100 envelope on both of them, but the trackers look a little bit different. One of them says, you know, 1 through 50, and then it says binder 1 for the 100 envelope. The other one says binder 2 100 envelope, and then it's got 51 through 100. And it's 2 binders, which I've never been crazy about. I've always wanted a 100 envelope in 1 binder. So the new design, I think I'm gonna call this Cotton Candy or Candy Clouds or something like that. You can see I have something, like, there's something about this general color palette that I really enjoy, because it's somewhat similar, but I do enjoy this one a little bit more. What has changed is now this 100 envelope savings challenge is all in this 1 binder. I'm not selling a 50 envelope version of this. However, if you buy the 1 binder, which is the price of the 50 envelope savings challenge, so you get this 100 envelope for the same price as this one. It's 1 binder. It comes with a 100 envelope savings challenge tracker all on 1 card, but then there's 2 numbers per sleeve. That's what makes it be able to be a bit more compact. See what we're doing here? So if you put $1 in, you color it in on your tracker, and then you put 2 in here, you color in your tracker. So your trackers are gonna keep you on track, but you stuff 2 different denominations per little sleeve. I've had these sleeves for over a year now, these divided sleeves, and I can tell you they are sturdy enough to handle the cash. Your wallet is going to get chunky because you're stuffing a lot into here, but you can see our numbers are able to now go up to 100 because we are putting 2 different numbers per sleeve. So I am very excited about this design. Let me know what you guys think about putting the 2 numbers in 1 sleeve. Again, your trackers are still gonna help you keep you on track, but I just thought this design was really cute. And if you guys end up really enjoying this, I think in the future we'll have a couple more designs. But I thought this was really cute, so you guys let me know. There is a galaxy, it's like a blue space kind of themed one. That is the old design that is also launching, but again, just a couple of them. Okay, I think this is the only other thing in the shop, which is our single and only A7 option at this moment. So we have the brown, beige, taupe, I'm not sure what this is called in the shop, and we have the black. If you purchase either of these A7 binders in my shop, let me just open it so you can see, it comes automatically with these inserts or envelopes, and then this is the A7 binder, which I absolutely love this as like more a wallet style. I was using this as my wallet for a time. Then we moved into summer and I just wore a small waist pack, fanny pack. What are they even called these days? I have no idea. But I haven't been carrying it lately, but I do love these. So all A7 wallets come with the wallet, 4 tabbed sleeves, and then you get the tracker option of brown, gray, or colorful. The colorful ones have different colors I'll show you in just a second, but then all of them also have little, they have 2 sheets of little categories. These fit on the little tab so that you can know what category's in there. If you would like to pause to see what category options you have, these are the options. And like I said, you get 2 sleeves of these. So you'll have 2 groceries, 2 gas, 2 gifts, etc. Now, I think you get 8 trackers. Let's find out. Okay, so for colorful, you get these different colors. And yeah, you get 8 of them. So that is the trackers. They fit perfectly inside this like little front sleeve. And if these sell well during this launch, I'm going to create some more designs for the A7 in the future, but that's what I have for right now. Okay, I think that is it, y'all. Is this my longest video ever? quite possibly. If you made it all the way to the end, thank you so much. And again, whether you purchase from me or not, thank you so much for being here, for following my journey on Etsy and YouTube, and just for 3 great years doing this as my job. I just cannot believe it. My kids went to my mom earlier today to do some school work with her while I'm filming, and I'm like, how lucky am I that I'm excited about stuff that I do, and I'm excited about work. I don't take that for granted. I know not everybody is so fortunate. So thank you for the support, because I wouldn't have any of this without you guys. I think that is it for now. I don't know if I will be back on Thursday for a video, or if I'm just going to post in the community tab a little snippet of like, this is exactly what time everything launches, and this is the discount code. So keep an eye out in both